In a dusty plain called Gaugamela, one young king faced the might of the largest empire on earth, Alexander the Great, outnumbered and outmatched. Against Darius III and an army gathered from every corner of the Persian world, this is the night the East fell and the West was born. In 331 BCE, the ancient world held its breath. Alexander of Macedon had already defeated Persian forces at Issus, but the empire itself still stood strong, ruled by Darius III. Determined to crush the young Macedonian invader, Darius assembled one of the largest armies of antiquity, chariots with spinning blades, cavalry from across Asia, and infantry from countless satrapies. He chose the battlefield, Gaugamela, a wide, flat plain perfect for his deadly chariots. He believed victory was guaranteed. Alexander knew otherwise. The night before the battle, the Persian camp was loud and restless, drums shouting orders being barked. But Alexander's camp was silent. Some Persians reported, "The Macedonians are asleep." Alexander replied calmly, "Kings win battles by strategy, not by haste." The battle begins. Alexander took command of the right wing with his companion cavalry. Parmenion held the left against overwhelming Persian numbers. Darius positioned his scythed chariots in front, backed by deep infantry lines stretching across the horizon. With one signal, Alexander launched the fight. The chariot charge. Persian chariots stormed forward, blades spinning, horses galloping. But the Macedonians were ready. They opened calculated gaps in their formation, letting the chariots pass harmlessly before capturing or killing the drivers. The first Persian tactic failed. Alexander's brilliant maneuver. Alexander began drifting his right flank diagonally to the west. Darius misunderstood. He thought Alexander was retreating. The Persian left wing followed, unintentionally opening a gap in the center. Alexander seized the moment. Raising his arm, he shouted, "Follow me." He and his cavalry smashed directly through the gap, aimed straight toward Darius, the turning point. Seeing Alexander charging at him, Darius panicked. He turned his chariot and fled. The Persian center collapsed. Soldiers saw their king running, and the empire fell apart before their eyes. Chaos across the field. Parmenion barely held against the Persian cavalry on the left, but once Darius fled, the Persian attack crumbled. Alexander won decisively. Aftermath, a new world order. Alexander marched into Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis, the heart of Persian power. Darius was later killed by his own men. The Achaemenid Empire, which ruled for centuries, ended that day at Gaugamela. Historians say, at Gaugamela, an empire did not lose a battle, it ended.